landing. We got the second plane in here with our rafts, so we can float as far as we need to and get the start of the trip going. What a beautiful place to be. This may be one of my favorite moose rivers of all. We'll soon find out again. But right now we've got hundreds of caribou around, and what a beautiful Alaska wilderness spot. Okay, we'll get settled and then get back with you. Hey, here we are. We've got the tent set up. This is an 8-man Big Agnes, and it suits 3 people perfectly. And we had a beautiful day to do it. So first things first, getting that camp set up and then go having your fun. We got the tent and camp set up. That's the 8-man Big Agnes right there. That is the Primo waterproof tent and all our gear's inside. I've got 2 Rubbermaids full of camping gear, and inside of that is stoves and camping equipment. Look at here, we've got all 3 pair of hip boots ready to go. We've got the food for a 20-day journey if we need it, covered up, and got some rifles around here. We all got some beautiful guns. Here's a must. These here camping stools, lightweight. There's 3 varieties basically. Don't come out here without them. These will make your life so much wonderful. On this trip, we have 16 pounds of sausage in there, and look at that. We had so much room that we even brought some Diet Cokes and Cokes in and water. I've got the life vest. Now here's the big deal, look at that. We've got 3 guys, so we just blew these rafts up, and that's what they are. And we are about ready to get on that river when we want. The river's about 50 yards away, and things will get going soon. So there you go. Camp is set up in this beautiful wilderness setting. It's the first morning, waking up, gonna get a little breakfast and climb a hill and watch some ponds and go from there. But anyway, look at here. In the middle of the wilderness, we have got cereal, and there's my favorite. And we use this right here, this unrefrigerated milk. So don't forget that. That's a big hit when you're out here on the river. And we've got enough of that for 10 days. So get back with you on things. We came across the one river to get to the hill in the raft, one of the rafts we have. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful this stuff is. This is one of the rivers that is dumping right over here into the other river. And look at the area. And right there, there's a cow moose. So we're gonna keep looking for the old bull. It's just the start. We haven't even been out for 30 minutes, and things are looking wonderful. Well, we come down here to the river to cross and go back a minute, and we've been seeing caribou. There's nothing fancy in there, but they're always fun to watch. So thought I'd show you. And there's the background, awful nice out here. Just one of those magnificent places. It's the evening of opening day, and we saw that cow moose this morning and a bunch of caribou, but I climbed up this hill so I can watch these ponds, and I can watch up the river, and there's another bunch of ponds over this way. And I can watch the riverbank below, but that right there is the main reason I'm up here, so I can see a whole bunch of area, and I can enjoy this beautiful scenery. Yep, looking for a big bowl now. There you go. I wanted to show you the sun going down, hitting the mountains as we're up here watching for bull moose. That is absolutely breathtaking in real life. I hope this Camera picks it up too. Alaska. It's what it's known for. Beauty. Well, we climbed the hill, saw a cow in the pond, and stayed up there a few hours. So now we're going to come down and probably pack up. Haven't seen any bull tracks, and we're going to head down river, see what happens there. But just look at this beautiful stuff right here. Absolutely gorgeous. This river, certainly a special one. Can't get enough of it. Hi, I'm Kent Kaiser. I think a lot of people may know me. I created Alaskan Quest and do fly-in float trips for moose and caribou hunting. This is one of my favorite rivers right here. And we're just gonna start now, but look at this. Just got in here, it's a beautiful day. We've seen some moose from the hill, but we wanna see some bulls. But this is again, how you set these rafts up. 2 guys in this one. I've got the guy up here that possibly could shoot on a cooler, and the middle is pretty empty. I sit here for rowing. There's my gun in case a grizzly bear jumps out, and some personal gear. So over here, this is a 3-man party. We've got some more personal gear in the back. We got the 3rd guy, he's doing his rowing there. Pretty empty here in the center, and all the food up front for a 20-day journey. Now, because we have so much food, it was the 20-day journey I just mentioned. So hopefully we won't need that, and the bulls will pick up. But this is what you call an adventure in Alaska. So get you the good stuff, hopefully, as we go downriver. Look at that. Crystal clear water also on top of it. And you can drink right out of there, no problem. We'll be filling up our jug shortly and going to have some fun. On these wilderness fly-in float trips, you know, I hear people say, don't bring you a stool. You know, don't ever listen to those people. This right here make your life so easy and comfortable. Look at the choices I've got. There's 3 of us. I got 3 of these wonderful light stools. They're nothing to bring in, and they make your life a dream. So make sure you get those when you do these Alaska adventures. It's one of the things that is high up on the list to make your life easy. Here's one of my favorite meals, Italian sausage. Just have the hot dog buns with you, light the fly-in, a little mustard, and look at that. This is heaven right here, guarantee you. Make sure you get some of that. Hey, another tip. Where you start in some of these rivers, it's really pristine, clean water. You can drink right out of it. And as you go down lower, you get into the beavers and stuff like that, and you can't. So get some of these 5-gallon collapsible jugs, fill them up top, take them down to the bottom with you. Or when you get low, find a freshwater stream coming in, fill them up again. Just a good tip for you out here in the wilderness. When I'm doing these float trips and you get some nasty weather with a little light rain and you want to stay 100% dry, I use these Helly Hansen ponchos. They're only like $100, but they're fantastic. I mean, you're gonna keep dry from head to toe. Then I got these lacrosse hip boots right here. And with the combination, you can see I am 100% covered. And it's great. The other side of this, I don't stay out in the rain. If it's raining, this is just to get me to set my tent up or whatever else I need to make a shelter. I'm not going to hang out in this powerful rain all day long and get soaking wet. It's just a mistake. The moose do not like it too. They're sunshine moose. All the pictures I have on my website, you'll see always sun behind these moose. So protect yourself, stay dry, have fun. Well, this is how we do it. We're doing 3 guys with 2 rafts on this river. And you can see we're going to have plenty of room. This raft here is perfect. And the raft coming back there with Jason is really good too. Everything's floating nice. Rafts are in good shape. And have a look at all this beauty. That's where we're heading. Evening float. And there's some caribou down here already. So or continue down and check them out. But only looking for a Boone and Crockett maybe on that. At the evening float hunt and caribou crossing in front of us already. So it's a good start. Real good start. There they are. Get a little closer to them, I think. There you go. We got the caribou swimming across. Trying to get you some good video. Nothing worth shooting here, but some people would like to get those. But we're just gonna enjoy them for the view. Beautiful stuff to enjoy these great animals. And off they go. I think they're curious now, and that's okay. Hopefully a big old bull moose will show up here, and we'll show you that. Hey, there you go. Second night out here, and we've got the tent set up, and you can see we floated late, but look at that. There ain't nothing better than a good old tent shining in the middle of the night. Well, here's a little shot of the beauty of the area we're in. We have seen some bull activity, so we're gonna hold up here and give it an evening hunt. But it's just a beautiful spot, and look behind me. You can see how pretty it actually is with all the mountains, the boreal forest, and the clouds make it even pop. Well, we've been out looking around, and it looks like we have a bull in here. He's been tearing up the brush, and that's the piece he tore off. And then if you go over here, we got fresh tracks around. Look at all that. He's tore the ground up. Look, he's pushed this tree right over. Look at that. And he scraped it right up. It's just all tore up. And we're right in between a big meadow and a slough full of willows and stuff for them to eat. So, hey, we're going to do some calling. And it's an evening hunt. Here we are. We're out on an evening hunt right now. And I'm going to do a little raking and a little bull grunting. It's September 7th. I've had pretty good luck in the past by doing this. I use the oar paddle. You're limited on weight supply when you come in. So, hey, when I can do things like that, I will do that. Here's what I do. Actually, this tree here was tore up by a bull. So, we know they're in the area. Now also, because we're limited on weight, and I can get by with a homemade moose call from one of my water jugs, here's what I do. And I'll do this about every half hour. Hopefully we'll get a grunt back, and then we'll have some fun. Get with you if that happens. Right here, I found a nice, what you'd call a moose scrape. And then look at here, he's got a rub on this tree. This rub goes up about dang near 10 foot. So, it's not super fresh. But this guy, he liked to be here at one time. And who knows where the cows have him now. But hey, it's worth looking at and fun to see. Here's a little bit more of the river. Look at the pretty green color of this river. This is absolutely stunning all the way down. And then if you look over here, we got mountains all alongside. And in front of us is a ton of lakes coming up. That's where we're hoping to find the moose. So, when things get rolling, we're gonna get with you because we got a good feeling on this trip. Well, a lot of times when I'm coming down the river, I just get my topo map out and I go ahead and check where I'm at. That way, there's never no confusion and I don't miss a spot I want to stop in and take a peek at. So hopefully you'll have beautiful weather like I'm having today, and we're hoping good things are coming. Doesn't seem these moves pick up until about the 15th of September, so we're biding our time, and we're about down to some lakes here, and then we're going to do some calling in there and go all the way down the river. So it's all sort of a plan. We'll see if it comes together. I hope it does. Talk to you soon. Okay, we have came to the lakes where they start. We got about 20 miles of this stuff, and we've already, our patience have paid off. Look at this, we got fresh bull crap right here, and that's real fresh. So we've got 4 lakes in here. Again, we don't know where that bull's at, but he could show up anytime. So we're gonna start calling, raking the trees, but first we're gonna look around real slow and quiet, and hopefully he'll show up in a day or so. But look at that. That is primo moose habitat. Here you go. There's some pretty big piles into these moose beds. And then when you look over here, there's another moose bed right here on the edge of this lake. Follow the same thing. I've got it all matted down. And then here's the pond I'm watching. It curves all the way around the other side. But pretty good moose activity. They just have so much ground to cover and hide in. I've been calling, but right now, I think they're preferring the ladies. Sooner or later. Sooner or later. This is another evening of camping here. Behind us, we've got about a half a mile lake, pond, whatever you want to call it. This is a river where we pulled in. So it's getting close to hunting time. And this is going to be one of my favorite camping spots on the moss in the woods. As you can see, it's always softer. And it's got a good smell to it. And you're out of the dirt. So I always go for this if I can get it. Here's a tip for you. These inReaches come preset with our settings on degrees, minutes. Leave it there. Don't change it. And these topo maps I send you are the same. They're all set at degrees, minutes. You'll have the west reading. You will have the north reading. You just line it up and hey, you're all set to go. And don't use Onyx up here for what I do and you'll be all set. Just go with degrees, minutes. And then when you're out here hunting in these beautiful woods, you will know exactly where you're at all times. Thought I'd put a little bit of this river. It's changing now. So you can see the beautiful scenery. And we just checked the pond. We're heading to 4 ponds. And we keep looking, we keep searching like Wolverines. We don't give up. So we got 12 days left. We're gonna keep on rolling. But here is the beautiful river. A little bit of a cloudy day. Yeah, you never know what you find on these sandbanks floating downriver. Here's a young grizz that was found dead. We don't know what killed it. Probably a very interesting story. Look at all the wolf tracks here on this mud bank. Yeah, these are all wolf. So I might blow the predator call here in a little bit just to see what we can do. But you never know what's coming. This is a predator call I use right here. Sounds good, and a lot of times it works. Well, we'll see if Mr. Wolf likes that. Never know, a bear could come in too. But I'm just walking down the river looking for moose. And I came across this handsome guy right here. Good old spruce grouse. He's not too afraid of anything. Good looking guys they are. It's been a pretty bad blueberry year, so there's not as many bears as I'm looking for. I do have a grizz tag in my pocket, and this is a grizz track going right on down here. So if he shows himself, you'll probably have a pretty good film coming up. But there ain't no telling where he's at. Maybe God shine some blessing on me, as he has my whole life. That's for sure. There's another grouse on the rocks. So if you had a slingshot, you'd probably do okay if you wanted some poultry to eat. This one's a little excited. Right down the river. Well, here you go, folks. Right here by this creek coming in. It just looked like good fishing. And look at there. There's a beautiful grayling hooked. Boy, he's nice too. So we'll just go ahead and put him back and head on down the river. But when you see those nice little spots, those eddies, you got to get in them, give it a shot. So take a pull. There you go. I just thought I'd get a little bit of that footage. Boy, is he nice. Look at that beautiful grayling. Just stunning fish. On this particular river, you're going to have many chances to go up high and possibly look into some ponds and lakes on the other side. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to head on up into the old boreal forest. Look at this beautiful stuff along a game trail here, and get to the top. Just take a look at it all the way down. We have finally got to the good part of the river. As I floated this many times, this is like where I want to start. So we got good weather ahead. Here we go. There's a cow and a small bull. Cow and a small bull. So they just come into my calling. Or looking for a big bull. So there he is. He's not much of a bull, but he's always fun to watch and see. There you go. I try to get closer. Oh! As a resident, I could shoot that bull, but I don't do that. Oh! Oh! There you go. I walked up as far as I can go. He seems to have a mature cow with him, but he's just a small guy. Right across the river edge here, and with a beaver jumping. Well, I feel very special to have had to take a look at him. Just a great evening. September 15th. We've been rained in most of the day and just come out around evening and did some calling. And they come right in. I think they're enjoying being here as much as I am. What a beautiful river. And look at the scenery they're in. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Alaska Yukon moose. Got this morning. It's got 11 brow tines. Look at all those brow tines. Look at those great paddles. Oh my gosh. Can't beat that in the wilds of Alaska. Hey, old Kent Kaiser's in Alaska. Moose hunting. Look at this sucker right here. Over 60 plus inches. And the good thing is, has 11 brow tines. Holy smokes, people. This is just fabulous. September 17th. Old Kent Kaiser. Blessed by God today. Look at this. Over a 60-inch bull with 11 brow tines. Antlers everywhere in this beautiful country. Holy smokes. Alaska's something. Hey, September 17th, these bulls are rutting. So if you're looking to hunt, this is the time they really get going. Look at this, 11 brow tines and over 60-inch bull. I got lucky this morning. Just happened so fast I couldn't film it, but I'm grateful this magnificent animal came along. Beautiful day in Alaska. Grateful to be on this beautiful river, but this magnificent animal is the highlight of the morning. Action went fast. I had to get this thing done. I got lucky. I usually don't hunt, but hey, it was my opportunity here and I took it. So, giant bull, 11 brow tines, and the beauty of Alaska. Kent Kaiser, baby. You call him if you want some fun in Alaska. Well, we're getting to the butchering now, and this is my longtime friend, John Jenkins. We've been together hunting for 30 years, I think now, starting with turkey hunting, and now we do all this big stuff. But you want a buddy out here that'll help you butcher and get her done, there's your guy, John Jenkins. You see that? That still saw, cut those ribs right out. Look at that, show them the saw, John. That's what we use right there. You wanna make your life easy, you get one of these little still saws and you're all good to go. Make your life wonderful. Well, half the moose is butchered. So we flipped it, we're gonna get the other half. But look how beautiful this guy is. He really has a good looking face. Look at that, that is 11 total brow tines on this big moose. And a little drop kicker over there. So, we are appreciative again, and we try to honor this big moose the best we can. But what a beautiful day out here in the wilderness. Here's the backside, we're halfway done, but I just wanted to get this little video. Look at that, show you all this antler and all these brow tines. So, it was a wonderful day, and what an honorable, majestic moose we got. Well, again, September 17th, and we had a big day. I got lucky this morning. 11 brow tines, over 60-inch bull. We're halfway done. But look at this beautiful animal. It's got an absolutely gorgeous face. Very majestic animal. Very proud to have got him, and we'll try to honor him the best. Salvage all the meat and put him on the wall. There you go, another great day in Alaska. Hey, we're butchering the moose, and of course I got to do a little bear watching, and I see some caribou instead. So we're eyeballing them up, but we're trophy hunters, so we're just looking to see if anything is worth shooting. What a great day out here. Great hunt, yeah. Oh yeah. Here they are, coming right at us. We're looking for a little bit bigger. Maybe there's more coming. What a great day to be outside in Alaska. You want adventures? Call Kent Kaiser. I take some people with me personally, just to have fun. But I got my good buddy John here with a gun on right now. He's eyeballing them up. He could get them off if he wanted, but we're going to hold off a minute. Look at what they're in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. This is just what we come out here to experience. And look at this. And we got caribou all over us as we're butchering a moose. It's just something. Alaska is just no place like it. Thank God for it. We're out here enjoying this beautiful stuff and get to see this. Maybe we'll get a bigger one, because that's what we're after. Just so seem to be a little on the small side. And look at this beautiful, beautiful ball. And then this is where they're at. And there's old John. Old John could get them all. John, could you get one maybe at this range? John, you think you could hit one?
Might be able to.
I think he could get one. Well, we had Jason coming to take a good look at him, and there they go. They're going to head off.
They ain't going to go that far.
It's a good video.
They're going to stop.
Yeah, it's a good video.
First crosshair is 200 yards.
Now I got to see which one it is.
The one with the one over his nose?
Yeah, the big front.
Yeah. He's in the...
Look at that, folks. We got Caribou Crossing. It's awful nice. Here comes the rest of them. Normally we like to shoot caribou, but we really are looking for special stuff on this trip. We have 100 miles left to go, so we got a moose over here we're halfway done with, so.
Yeah, that's right there.
That one there shaking.
Just going out across.
Yeah, he just shaked off. Still looking, and away he goes. There you go, folks. That was a nice little treat. I always enjoy seeing caribou. And right here where we're at, it's been a nice little spot for us. Well, we almost decided on those caribou, which was a good choice not to shoot one, look for bigger. And we're back to over here finishing up on this moose. So all is good. It can't beat a day like this. It's like 50 degrees on September 17th. 50 up here in the warm climate, dry climate of Alaska feels almost like 65. So it's just fabulous to have this blessing to take care of this moose and to have it right on the shore like this. Can't beat that. There you go, a packed raft with a moose in there. All the gear. Thank God we got 2 rafts. Got the big antlers on the back. Got the meat underneath. Got some gear and guns. And there's the rest of the raft. And there's a second raft, same way. Here we go for another one. Well, I'm about to make one of my favorite meals on the river. I call them tundra burritos. You get these floured tortillas, a can of roast beef hash, some taco sauce, and then I'll fry it right up, and then I'll show you the results. But it's a big hit out here. Here you go, that roast beef hash is nice and hot. You load it up right into the doggone flour tortilla, and then you get your taco sauce and you hit that sucker real nice. There you go, fold her up. You got a hot, delicious meal out here on the river. Can't beat that. There you go. The old water again is rumbling and tumbling. It's nice down here. Look at that green water. And away you go down the river and you just enjoy the trip. This trip will require a little bit of ruggedness on your part, but if you use common sense, be a piece of cake. Get back with you. Everything, there you go. When you get going. That's Kaiser's pillar right there. Here we come. Hold on, buddy. Let's try to cut this thing. Hold on, buddy. There it is. Kaiser's pillar, a mess. Thank you. What a mess. Just wanted to show you this. You see how that high bank is there and there's sand up there to set a tent up on? But really, we're ready to roll now and packed up, so I wanted to show you how I do these rafts with a moose in there. So basically, I've got the two big hams on the bottom there with the game bags in garbage bags so they can't get wet, the quarters on there, and all my gear on top. Of course, the antlers tied down there. And then over here, Jason's rowing this raft. We have all the rest of the meat in the bottom here, and again, in game bags, and then put in garbage bags so there is no wetness. Every night we take them out and put them on logs here above the ground to dry. So that's just a tip how I do it. Here you go, we're heading down that old river again. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. But I gotta be on point at all times. Some of it has a lot of rocks on it. But what a great river to float. Call it the Green River because it's sort of emerald green all the way down. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful day again. And just saw a bunch of grizz sign, but we're looking again. This is what you do in Alaska. You just look and have fun. There's another shot of the river, what it looks like coming down, and trees, and just beautiful float. We're getting down to the main river now. It's got a little ways to go, but there's a lot of lakes and stuff around here. But hey, ain't no better place in September to be than here having some adventures. I'll soon be doing a lot of New Zealand stuff as I have in the past, so I'll show you a little bit of that at the end of this video, and all the personal adventures. If you want to do them in Alaska, you just give me a call. Fishing, a little hunting with me, but they'll be with me. Bring your family, photography, you name it, I'll show it to you, and we'll go have some fun. But lifetime of experience here, and I love sharing it, being in it. Catch up here shortly with you. Hopefully something good's gonna happen. Okay, we just had a big grizzly bear run across the river, but we couldn't get a shot last second. He ducked in on us, and we elected to keep going down river, but it's all good. This river is beautiful. So as you just saw, it's a good one to row. Well, here's how I do meat care, especially when you're float hunting. Of course, you've seen, if I think the raft is wet, I garbage bag it with these game bags. But look, if they get a little wet, you replace the bag. Keeps them nice and dry, and getting all that blood off of them always helps. So I've cut these poles, and I've laid all the meat across it to drain, which it'll lose a lot of its weight, and it'll keep them dry. And in a moment, you'll see that I'll tarp this, and no rain will get on it. Even though we're expecting rain, they'll never be in a bad position. Also, this is what I dress on September 20th. Got a stocking hat on. I've got some mid-season bibs on, and I always keep this 44 on me handy because there are a lot of bears out here. So, just another tip for you. The last step then is to put your tarp over it. I use oars to stick up, make a tent. I've got all the meat covered. I've got the cape in there also. And down here is the same. I use another oar, and I put everything in there. Now, when the rain comes, you can see right through there, the air will ventilate through that and help that meat dry up. And then you can sleep good knowing your meat is handled properly. Okay, here we go. We have dug a moose tenderloin out, and we're going to fry this up with some onions, and probably be very happy. So, well, that was so doggone good. We are going to get round 2 of these tenderloins and see how it comes out. Well, they're so good, we're in the round 2 right here. So we'll soon keep eating, and then we'll get lots of strength. Look at that. Moose tenderloins. You can't beat that on this river. Look behind me. You can see the wilderness, and this is nothing like it. Wilderness tenderloin steak. Delicious. Well, there is the final results. Look at that. And the final result is, my goodness, that is top dollar at the restaurant. So make sure you bring salt and pepper and an onion. There goes our bush pilot. Good guy, good pilot. everybody, old Kent Kaiser hit the pay dirt today. Magnificent bull. I thank God for that. But I also now do personal tours in Alaska like I've done for a lifetime. So if you want some black bear hunting, rainbow trout fishing, anything, you give me a call. I'll take you personally with me. There you go, folks. You want some chamois? Hey, this is what it's all about. Look at these beautiful chamois in New Zealand. And there's Mark. You smiling, Mark? Love it.
Nice flight.
Hey, Kent Kaiser. 2024 season's wrapping up. Look at this beautiful bull tar. They're in the best shape ever on June 17th. So if you want some of this, you give me a call for 2025. Oh, Kent Kaiser got you ready to go.